What's going on, guys? It's Ben from ParkerBaits and welcome back to another fishing video. Today you join me down the famous St John's and I'm back here again. We've done a couple of sessions up here already this year. Last time I was up here I was with T and Rob, his dad, Garrett. There was a few of us up here. We had a ParkerBaits social. But I'm actually up here today with Connor, one of the ParkerBaits boys, and we're down here and we've managed to get the, you refer to this as the point swim or the point, the left-hander of the point. So there's 3 pegs here that demand a massive bit of that middle body of water, if you like, and the fish do get up in here and they do sort of hold in them areas. I'm looking over the back there now and I can see a fish, big old fin, just coming across the top of the ripple over their back. So yeah, so let me talk through what's happened. It's all been a bit mad this morning. So we've got all our bed chairs here and stuff, and what's happened is we've sort of put some mixers out and bang, straight away, or within sort of, what, an hour, do you reckon? Yeah. Hour, something like that, half an hour, maybe, if that. It was all a bit of a blur this morning. So we add that, and what I'll do is, guys, I'll put that footage on the screen right now. Yeah, well in, mate, nice one. Still fishing though, I think. Well, excuse me with the top off, but after a few goes I managed to nick one on the top, see him take it. Lovely bit of fishing, and I'm in. So Joe's here with me, one of the ParkerBaits ambassadors, behind the camera now, and hopefully I'll let him put the camera down in a second, but hopefully we can get this bad boy in. Happy days. Bosh, there it is, first one for me off the top. Thank you very much, St John's. Absolutely buzzing. Now this is something I've been playing with. It's a prototype sort of pellet coloured pop-up in a mulberry flavour, but that's all I'm going to say. But something I've got and I've been playing about with in the background for a while now, but this won't be coming out for a while. But yeah, I'm glad it's doing the do. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Mirror, and thank you very much, the ParkerBaits. Get it. So yeah, as you can see, nice one, well happy with that, and lovely to get off the mark. Being that we're only here for a quick session, quick 24 hours. We're off tomorrow first thing. It's actually Friday morning now, or coming up to afternoon now, but yeah, we're off tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. So yeah, looking forward to it. Shortly after that, I'm going to start calling him, not Connor anymore, he's going to be called Mr. 6 Footer. He's like, I'm in. I was like, yeah, fair play, mate. He was playing this fish. Really funny to watch, but he made it happen. And again, I'm sure you're seeing some of the B-roll up now of him playing this fish. It was, yeah, quite hairy at times. And Joe Beaverstock was down, another one of the ParkerBaits ambassadors. He was down and obviously helped net the fish as well while I could get some video. So here's Connor's on the bank. Check this out. Didn't take long, mate, did it? Mr. 6 Footer.
6 footer, big muck 6 footer.
Oh mate, what great fun. We're keeping the mixers going in, keeping them feeding. You can probably see what's going on over here. Look at them, going nuts. So Mr. 6 Footer over here. Come on the cart. Yeah boy. Yeah, well then, mate. That's so funny, mate, on that rod. Looks like you got it out of a cracker.
Who says it didn't?
Nah, that's it, mate. I ain't knocking it at all. The sergeant's here. Fair play. Absolutely smashing him to bits. It's a 20, isn't it? Or is it a NASA pig? Come on, that man. Come on, that man. Yes, in that net. It's a lump as well.
Go on, the boy! 6
Go on, the boy.
Here we go, lads. Here's the first one for me. Ben's not long put his first one back on the mixers. St John's Linear Fisheries.
And to be fair, mate, they're starting to go out there now, aren't they?
They're going wild out there now. For them mixers soaked in the flat spot. Bit of magic dust over them.
So fingers crossed we can get them going.
Bag a few.
Bag a few. Happy days.
Come on the nossers.
So yeah, as you can see, it really was quite a banger. Definitely bigger than the one I had. And so what we've been doing since then, we've been spawning. We've been putting out mixers constantly. We've been covering them in the flat spot, magic dust, and the sauce, mixing them all in. So they're absolutely stinking, and we've been sort of spamming sort of sporadically all across the bits in front of us. We have got a bit of a chop on the water now, which is making it a bit difficult, and it is coming towards us. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. That was a bit of a long intro, guys, but I'm going to bring you on a journey alongside Connor. We're going to try and bring you a banger over the next 24 hours, and I'm sure we're going to get a few on the bank. It's looking good for it. They finished spawning now, and I'm really excited to get some Nosser pigs on the bank. Just very quickly, guys, if you haven't seen me before, this is the ParkerBaits YouTube channel. We always upload every Sunday 7:30, and when we can, we upload on a Wednesday 7:30 as well. So if you haven't already, join the ParkerBaits wave. We're a family-run business, very passionate about what we do, and we sell fresh freezer bait alongside shelf life as well. Head over to the ParkerBaits store, check it out for yourself, and we'll go from there. I'm stuttering because I keep seeing Connor's who's pointing behind the camera like this, because there's a thing like this and it's just literally going across the top. You can see it's obviously a big fish. But anyway, what a perfect way to end this clip. Just before I start this video, guys, give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward, and like I said, hopefully myself and Connor can bring you an absolute banger. It is absolutely boiling, just gone 1:15 now. Connor's gone up to get some ice creams and some drinks. You've got to stay out of that sun. You've got to keep it in mind, you get so into the surface fishing, you've realised that 2 hours later, 3 hours later, you're still doing the same thing and you're not drinking, and then it can all go terribly wrong. So yeah, I'm just being very careful of what we're doing, and now we're doing it, staying in and out of the sun. But on his way back, I'll give him my keys because I've got some spod mix, something I've been playing about with, and what I think we're going to do is put 2 zigs out and then spy over the top of it and see if we can get them going like that. So we can get them competitively sort of smashing it. I've done very well on it in the past, so I think that's a plan of action. We're going to find a spot, find the depths, and also if we're doing that, we're both putting bait over that throughout the duration of the day. We can also got the flexibility, if we know that bottom's 100%, which we will, obviously we're putting the marker out, we know we can drop down on that tonight. So all that bait, that some of it is obviously just turning into a cloud when you put the sauce in, but also the bittier bit, some of it is dropping to the bottom and covering the bottom. So you could fish bags over the top of that, singles over the top of that. Depending on how much bait you put in. It's something I do a hell of a lot, in particular on B1. So that is the plan of action. I'll touch base here when Connor's back, and maybe when we've got our ice creams, but until then. Ice cream with a view, lovely jubbly. So that is them prepped, chosen mixers, and then all I've done is added the sauce on them, then the ParkerBaits, the sauce, and I'm going to leave them out in the sun now, and every now and again give them a stir, get it really sinking in. When you get a lovely flat spot, we've actually run out of it, so yeah, it's really hot at the moment. They sort of have switched off. There's the odd one coming up, and the same scenario had happened earlier. We thought we had them going, and we did, kept the bait going, and it just shut off, completely shut off. But even being out here now, you can feel that hot sun on the back. Absolutely boiling. God alive, it is hot. Hottest day I've been in this year, being out in it. God alive. Yeah, nothing on top, nothing slurping at the moment, but I'm going to play about with these zigs now, find a spot like I mentioned earlier. We've had our refresh, nice cold can of Coke. Wash my hands off now because I've got the sauce on it. Water's crystal clear, beautiful. Gin clear water, look at it. What are you doing then, mate?
Well, as Ben just showed us, the mixers covered in sauce. We just added some of the new fruit and nut spod mix that Ben's been playing about in. Really stinks of peanut.
Yeah,
just try and get a little cloud out there with them.
And I'm guessing what we're trying to do is there, mate, so we can show the viewers, it's obviously covered each bait. So what you get is then, is as it breaks down, now I'll try and show you in the water here that obviously these are floaters. Straight away there's bits coming off again. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Still bits, odd one dropping, little flicks coming off, and as they get knocked in the water. And bearing in mind what we're going to do is we're going to leave them out in the sun again, so it'll dry on, so then you get different breakdowns. So you can play about with. All the bits come off lovely, don't they? Yeah, mega. Just rub the rods in, and just round from the peg there's like a little bay on this particular one. Now, if the fish are in here, you can sort of, you know, they're coming in and out. You can fish on the outskirts of it, just on the edge of it. There's a few bits where you can get rigs. It's so hot, and I'll keep saying it, but it really, really is. Yeah, look, nice lovely little bay. There's got to be something in here, surely, isn't there? Got to be. Right, I see one in the middle. Yeah, there's a fish there. Go down there, see what we can see. Look at this. Oh, I see you, mate. Oh, I see you. How cool is that? Taking off them old mixers that have just been getting caught with the wind. Lovely glowing spot down there, look. But yeah, looks nice, but one fish and one fish feeding, that is it. It's not great, is it really? Those are smaller ones, tens of thousands of smaller ones. The camera's not going to pick it up on the top in the bowl there. But yeah, oh no, 2 there, 3 there, sorry, I'm starting to see them now. Yeah, look at that. Common. I pull in, might be able to see it. Just sucking on the top. There's one going across the back there, look at that. Little white tips on its back. Yeah, so they are getting in here. Time to watch for a bit, I think. Might be rude not to show you a little bit more, so if you are ever in this peg, as you can see there, no fishing from this area, but baiting up is allowed. Pegs over there, so obviously you walk round and you've got all this bit along down here. Lovely bit of everything, some weedy bits, some overhanging trees, all bits and bobs going on. A bit down here, see if I can see any. Nothing. Glowing down there though, look. Some lovely spots. Nothing down there. Again, you've got all this, goes all the way up here. Just a little bit further up, I don't go too far up. Let me get back and get the rods out. Loads of wildlife, look, coots down there. Some more over there coming in. And that lovely gin clear water sort of goes out there and then drops down to about 4 foot straight away. You're not going to see that. But. And then just up there is the shop. So that gives you quite a good gauge if anybody's coming down, and the main reason for these videos, you can come to the venue, not go in grey, and even if it's a little bit of information that might just catch you a carp while you're here. So coming back through, head back round, get them rods out, and I'll touch base here in a bit. Right, so I'm back, the rods are out and it's completely shut off out there. There's nothing going on, mate, is there at all?
Dead, isn't it?
It's just gone absolutely dead, and since we've been here nobody's caught from here down. So James King was over the back, he's done well, he's had a few fish, he always does when he comes up here. They've done well over that back bit where the pipes are, and I think someone's done well on the point bit, but nothing's coming out from over here. So for us to do a couple of fish in quite a short period of time, I'm quite happy with that really. But there's an odd thing popping up, you know, you've got the odd one, but part of that, it's pretty damn rubbish. Put the odd spom out. You wouldn't normally have this water, but there's nobody in this peg, so we've actually got a bit more water to play with, and that's the reason for that. So I know someone's going to get in the comments. But yeah, trickling the bait in. Lovely day, way too hot, and I think that's why everything's shut off. Now when you come to linear, 2 pegs empty, peg empty, peg empty, one in there, peg empty, peg empty, peg empty, peg empty. Mental, absolutely mental. So he's putting out his concoction. I'll just sit back, lock on, and hopefully the carp can tell us what to do. Well, I'm in the shade trying to stay out of that sun, but that is my left hand rod out. I may do that before bed again, try to get it a little bit tighter, but crank the rod and the bow was like, whew, that's it, just before it hit. But I did hit clip and it went out nice, and I got a donk, so leave it there for a couple of hours, play about with that. There's just nothing going on top at the moment. Kind of just give them a massive hit there of the mix that we made earlier. Nothing, it's just nothing. The odd one come up, I think. So it's just like, well, okay, what do we do now? I think it really is the heat. The heat is just, it's not been like this in a long time, so I think the fish are chilling out as well as everybody else. So I'm going to play about with that for a little bit, see how it goes. Fingers crossed, and come on carp. Update time, it is 4 o'clock. You can probably tell by my voice I'm a little bit, I'm just moving around, just trying to keep out of the sun. We have been working, we've been putting spoms out of mixers, but it's not happening. They don't want them. It's just that hot. After I put that rod on that the PVA bag on the tree where I mentioned earlier, it went out a bit little screw whiff. I'm going to do that in a bit. But obviously after that I'll put these spoms out, and then they're just not having nothing, and you can sort of now see it all drifting in, which is a bit gutting really. But nobody's catching. Again, nobody is catching. Loads of pegs free. There's a whole group of people that have turned up the other side. They've had their rods out now a good few hours, and again they've had nothing. But yeah, I'm going to sit back. McDonald's is on its way. Connor's just popping up to get dinner. So that'll be nice tonight. Not something I normally eat really, McDonald's, but got a few goodies, so I'll probably keep in the loop when it turns up. I'm having the feed, and actually, the main reason I wanted to keep the loop, something quite exciting, I'm actually heading to Thailand this coming Sunday. So over the next couple of weeks you will be seeing, it might be the video next Sunday to be fair, you will be seeing, go on Rod, PVA bag Rod, you may be seeing a £100 Siamese Canaropima alligator gar. There's stingray in there, Gilliams, oh I can never pronounce it. That's where we're going, but like I said, me and Emma are going to do a full video on this, and it's really exciting because I've never really seen a vlog there before, so I wanted to go into the nitty gritty bits, you know, stuff that's probably not going to be seen on video before, you know, the food. There's really nothing online when you have a proper, there's a couple, I see a nice one on Carp Fix, which was Tom Maker over there, but yeah, part of that, I haven't really seen much on it, so yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for it, mate. I cannot wait, and like I said, there's going to be maybe 1 or 2 parts on that, or maybe one long video. But that's going to be awesome, going over there with Emma. Food, one of the lodges on the lake sort of thing, I think it is, and this was a present from her, so yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. And on that thought, I'm going to sit here now, watch the water, dream about next week catching 100-pounders, fingers crossed, and look forward to my McDonald's. So merely keep you in the loop. I'll see you in a bit. Brings the good news, the Mackies is here.
So food.
I've got a nice Coke.
Lovely.
Look at that, mate. Lovely jubbly. Kicking it off with the wrap of the day. Lovely jubbly. So I've been a piggy. I've got some sauces in there. We've also got some nuggets. Oh, I've got some nuggets. And a Big Mac. Proper fatty. Feast time, mate, eh?
Big tasty time.
Big tasty. Woo-hee-hee. Oh wow, I'm looking a little bit red in there, but there's the rod out. Took me 2 goes, to be honest with you. Second one. Hit clip, not too hard. Got a lovely thread down, I'm really happy with that. Took me quite a while because there's lots of weed in there. Oh, it's been a nightmare because you've got all that sort of white stuff on the bottom. It's a bit of a pain. Connor's in front of me now, and he's just pointing out a fish. Good job I moved that camera then, because I think we'd have got a lead in it. Sorry about that. So yeah, rod's out, happy with that. And earlier, just to touch on, obviously I haven't yet touched on exactly what we were having our fish on. So basically, I've been you can do it with any pop-up. I was cutting the top off, and I've just been literally gluing, getting some super glue and just gluing the hook to the back of the pop-up. Sits in, does the job. Done that for a long time, to be fair. And Connor was doing the same, but he was doing it. Which I haven't seen before. He put a little sighter on the top of it. He cut the top of it and put pink on the top of it. I thought that was quite clever, really. So yeah, that's where we're at. He's feeling around for a spot at the moment. I've got my 2 rods out on that spot. There's an overhanging tree over there. I have went round probably about an hour ago, and I put some mix out, a similar mix. So basically what I had is a load of OG fruited nut chops. I had a bit of that sloppy spod mix stuff, so I've sort of like put it in. Not the floating stuff, just some of that powder, so I've sort of added it in and sort of put that out. Not much of it, probably about 2 kilos. Spread it all around that, right at the end of this lovely overhanging tree, and it's 23 wraps. I've just had a beat then, 23 wraps. And you can literally, if you go two to the left, you'll catch the tree in front, but if you can hit clip nice, it just jumps just in front of the tree, lovely, and then it's solid. There's obviously been stuff feeding on it, and when you go over there it's absolutely gravel clear. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Hopefully next time you see me, we've got an absolute nosser pig on the bank. Well, unfortunately I missed that. Didn't get the camera out in time, but that went out nice, mate, didn't it?
Perfect.
Absolutely
solid
beautiful. Solid bag. mini mix pellet, little golf ball. One more to go. Not happy with that one?
Not happy with that, no. Got to hit it firm, innit?
Got to be right, mate, got to be right. Man from my own art there. If it's not right, do it again. There's no that will do. It's got to be done again. Me and T have always said this. Here we go again. Definitely clips. Go on. Go on. Lovely. Fair play, mate. Is that you done for the night?
That's me set.
Both set. Ready for some Nosser pigs. They got caught in a tree, didn't it? You are kidding me. The bloke has caught there in the tree. So he's fishing number 3. Anybody who's carp here before, peg 3. And he's got it caught in the bush. In our peg, just over here to the left. You are kidding me. You are not getting it in the water. No way. No way. Can you see where peg 2's landing? He's got his arms right up. Whack! Surely he's not going to go around and get in the water, because that's where my 2 rods are, mate. Well, I've got my beanie on now to protect the back of my head. We're getting absolutely smashed to bits with mozzies. I've got bites all up my arms, all of my ankles, all around my hands and all sorts. But I'm going to lay down in a second because I'm absolutely itching to high heaven. I'm just taking a tablet, a hay fever tablet as well, because I've been suffering with that the last couple of days. But we've been working, we've been putting a few spoms out. And again, we've seen 2 fish come up and take the odd mixer. It's like 1 mixer and that's it. So it's really not what we thought. We thought we were going to sit this evening, wait for this bit to come in and have a good few hours of surface fishing. And that period this morning was also very short-lived. So yeah, time to sit back, watch and hope and pray. That is all we can do right now. And the darkness, I'm sure, is going to fall in very, very quickly. So, well, 4 o'clock and it's absolutely beautiful. Right hand rod off the trees, absolutely bolted off. Let's just look here. Look at this, beautiful there. Try and get out the sun here. Sun, half asleep bent. Lovely fish. But yeah, you get the general idea. Let's get her back. Lovely, jubbly, look at that, mate. Let's get the rod back out. Right, so I've got the rod back out and this fish boshing right at the tip of the tree, so that's on the money, that right hand rod. I don't want to do the left one. I don't think I moved it, although the bobbin's pulled up a little bit. I'm going to risk it, I'm going to leave the left hand one till I get more light. I can't quite see where I'm casting because of the darkness. Yeah, just gone past 4. Come on. Fish definitely on me. Tried again with the mixers, but that didn't work. But my God, look at this morning. Don't it look beautiful? Wow. Thought we'd get a few more hours. And now it's absolutely smashing it down, and now we're getting soaked because everything's out. So we're going to have to sort of get underneath the tree, I think, and hopefully it's a shower. Great. Brilliant. Well, I'm absolutely gutted. Nice and clean. Oh, mate. Had to rain, didn't it? Apparently I had 6 cats last night. And obviously we just had the one, which gives me 2 fish this session, and the board's gone in behind, so someone's getting in soon. It's all a bit manic. You're still peeing it down.
It needs alarm clocks, eh? Yeah, a few beeps had on my left hand rod. Could have been a duck, not 100%. I've been bit in the eye by a mosquito, or the top of my eye. Not ideal. So here he is, the man himself. Coming down to catch some nosser pigs, mate, ain't you?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, jumping in the peg. Gonna make it happen.
Did you bring your Garibaldi's?
You got the Garibaldi's?
No, sadly not.
Sadly not.
What does he think of the Garibaldi? Have you ever told him what you think of them?
Do you like the Garibaldi? Not a fan. Not a fan of the. Not a fan of the Baldies.
Because
Not a fan of
he's
the
filming, I
Baldies.
can't know what you think.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So they've just turned up in the swim, and I think they're going to put some rods about. But yeah, I've literally got them in.
Beautiful.
Connor's brung his in there, and yeah, it's one of them moments. I mean, definitely would have stayed till probably about 9 o'clock if we didn't get rained on this morning. Fizz in here. There's bits all over. So get these rods in, and I'll touch base with you very soon. Right then, guys, that's me back in the car park. My mates behind, and they're jumping in the swim, and I really do wish them all the best. It's actually stopped raining now, which is typical. It is what it is, but I think I'm going to quickly pop round and see Joe before I leave. And I mentioned yesterday one of the ParkerBaits ambassadors. I'm sure he's had a few round there. But yeah, it's been a good session. I know it was only a quick one, the quick 24. Up St John's again. Love this place, really dearly do. And I'm happy to nick some. So it was 2 in the end I had. Connor had 1, and we also had some weird moments in sort of this morning. I'm not going to lie. Connor had a weird scenario. It sort of come in and it pulled up, bob and dropped, hit into it, played it for a bit. Anyway, nothing there. My eye is not great because I think I've been bit by mozzies. But that is this Sunday's upload, guys. I hope you like this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And if you have got some time on your hands, head over to the ParkerBaits YouTube channel. Have a binge watch. Get yourself some popcorn. There's hours and hours and hours of content. And remember, my Thailand trip is going to be coming soon. So something very exciting. Something definitely going to be a banger. And I'm sure, well, it will be over an hour long if we don't do 2 parts. So there it is. I'll see you all soon. Peace out, take care, and I'll see you all next Sunday.